Vermillion Enterprises. Today is July 15th, 2024. It is Monday. Gold is sitting somewhere around 2,420 and silver is just under $31 per ounce at the moment. Lots going on in the industry right now. A lot of sellers. Buying is still happening. The amount of buying that we've seen coming in across the counter, that means people buying it from us, is staying even. It's about average. It hasn't really gone down a lot or gone up much. What is definitely happening though is people are coming in, customers are coming in, other dealers are coming in and dumping massive amounts of mostly silver on us, some gold, but mostly silver. And not just us, dealers across the country. Unfortunately, some of the larger clearinghouses are now taking 2 to 3 weeks to deliver payment, which is, that is probably going to get extended as the dump keeps coming on. What do we call it, Tim? The silver surplus?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so there is just so much silver out there, and there's just not enough people at the moment that are interested in buying it compared to what is coming in across the counter in shops throughout the country, wholesalers throughout the country, APs throughout the country, distributors throughout the country. So it is just what the current market is. It changes, it fluctuates, of course. There are some of the larger companies that have started laying off their distribution people because they just don't have the work for them. And it's cheaper to not sell silver in some instances than it is to sell it. So given the premiums at which they are, and you guys and gals are going to get to see that here pretty soon. So unfortunately, the industry is starting to see layoffs and furloughs just because the internet sales and the over-the-phone sales just aren't what they need to be to keep their support staff. And this industry isn't immune from those financial constraints, just like any other industry. So it doesn't matter what you're selling, if people aren't buying, unfortunately employees got to go. So let's dig in here, Tim. We'll start off with 1 ounce gold eagles. We ran out over the weekend, so I don't have any in the shop right now. We're going to get some in the morning. We just got to go to the depository and pick them up. So we're still buying them at spot, selling them at the spot price plus 3%. No change there. 1 ounce gold buffaloes, we're buying at spot plus 1%. And we're selling at the spot price plus 4%. 1 ounce platinum eagles, we are buying at spot plus $70 and selling at spot plus $130. 1 10th ounce gold eagles, we are now buying them at melt plus 4% and selling them at melt plus 11%. 1/4 ounce gold eagles, we are buying at melt plus 1% and selling at melt plus 8%. 1/2 ounce gold eagles, we are now buying at melt and selling at melt plus 7%. So you can see tenths, quarters, and halves have now gone down in premium. So that's a good thing. And we'll see if it keep going down. I don't know. We'll definitely keep you guys and gals updated as time goes on. Tim, just to let people know that we are buying or trading gold scrap in at 90%. So this is all material that people have dealer sold to us over the weekend. That's all 14 karat gold. So we pay 90% of value on scrap gold, guys and gals, and we can put it towards where we can just cash you out if you like, or we can put it towards the purchase of gold, silver, or platinum bullion. So if you got $1,000 worth of scrap gold, we're going to pay you $900. You got $10,000 worth of scrap gold, we're going to pay you $9,000. So if that is something that is of interest to you, please let us know. We'll be happy to help. You can either mail it in or you can just come in at a shop with it and we'll either cash it out for you or you can trade it and preserve your precious metal content. You can buy gold eagles with it or buffaloes, silver, whatever you prefer to do, we can do for you. And what is it? It's old charms you don't wear, bands, jewelry from exes, old watches, mismatched earrings, stuff that's broken, you can't wear, you outgrew, it's out of style, you just don't like it anymore, you never wore it, any of that kind of material, we will turn it into cash for you. We do that with gold and platinum jewelry. We do not buy sterling jewelry anymore for various reasons, but gold and platinum jewelry, we are going to cash you out at 90% of value. Now, just remember, if you come into the shop or you mail us in jewelry or secondhand goods, you do need to include a copy of your driver's license with that, please. So anything we need to add to that, Tim?
Sounds like we got everything covered.
Yeah, I thought so. So remember, guys and gals, it's July. Stay hydrated. All right, now the big changes. All right, junk 90 and generic silver, we are now buying at the spot price minus $1.25 per ounce, and we are selling it, whether you're in the shop here or we're shipping it out, at spot minus 50 cents per ounce. So that includes your 1964 and before dimes, quarters, half dollars. And regarding junk 90, we got quite a bit of quarters in stock. We got a lot of halves in stock. We have some dimes, not a lot of dimes though. So got quarters and halves in stock at quite a pretty heavy quantity. Like I said, some dimes. This also includes 1 ounce rounds, 10 ounce bars, 5 ounce bars, kilo bars, and we bought a partial box of these 2 ounce JM Bullion rounds the other day. So we'll even sell these at spot minus 50 cents per ounce. So remember, that spot minus 50 cents per ounce is what we're selling it for. And we're buying at spot price minus $1.25 per ounce. So these 2 ounce rounds, all the 2 ounce rounds are this design. So it's a JM Eagle 2 ounce round. So now remember, with our generic silver, it is random. So if you call in and say, hey, I want to buy 10 ounce bars, it's going to be whatever 10 ounce bars are on top. We're not cherry picking through it. We buy it as it comes in across the counter, which is random, and we sell it right out the counter or through the mail as random. So anything you want to add to that, Tim?
Except the fact that it's random.
Yeah,
question for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Tim's right. It's 100% random. It's whatever's on top is what's going to go out the door. We're well stocked on everything that I mentioned here, except for 5 ounce bars. We have some, but not a lot. Maybe 8 to 10 of them left in the shop. But everything else, same with kilos, I should say. Plenty of rounds, plenty of the 2 ounce rounds, plenty of junk 90, a ton of 10 ounce bars. So we're way over position on generic silver right now. Same with Silver Eagles. We'll talk about them next. And we're going to keep this price point in. We'll see if we have to lower it even further until we get back to position. But right now there is just such an influx of generic silver and junk 90 coming into the shop that it just warrants getting these prices down. I believe a dealer today is bringing a bag and a half of junk 90, so that's 1,500 face. And I think he said 2,500 Silver Eagles. So I mean, it's just pouring in. So part of the reason why we're selling at these rates too is this is pretty much matches with the wholesalers, basically the top wholesalers that are out there buying from individuals such as myself are willing to pay. So we're selling it to you at the same rates. The difference is I can expect payment 2 to 3 weeks down the road from them, whereas if we sell them at this rate across the counter, at least we can get immediate payment. One of the reasons why I do purchase so much material here at the shop is that we are not undercapitalized, and I actually just freed up another chunk of money because I think the dam is about ready to burst on this. One of the major refineries that we sometimes dump silver at is now buying generic silver at $1.15 under spot. So eventually I imagine that is where it's going to all go. We'll see what number that they settle at. Fortunately, even though it's a bigger delta on the premium, they are immediate payers for now. So we'll see. Stagnation of money is the enemy in this industry. We're going to try to stave that off as much as we can while we can. But at some point in time, if we get to that point, you might see some real major shakeups in the industry. And like Jamie Dimon always says, stagnation is the enemy, not inflation, stagnation. If no money is moving, big things happen in business. All right, Silver Eagles, Tim, we're buying BU Blast White, Silver Eagles, tubes of 20. So solid date tubes of 20, Blast White at the spot price plus $2 per ounce. And we're selling them at the spot price plus $3 per ounce. That's what I can wholesale them for, folks. So that's what we're going to sell them to you for. Now, this is Blast White material, no milk spots. I don't care about a little toning on the edges, that's fine. It can't be scruffy put together tubes. These are solid date Blast White, no milk spot tubes. And so spot plus 2, sell them at spot plus 3. Anything to add there, Tim?
Please do not ask me for certain dates.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Dates, these are all going to be back dates. There's not going to be any 2024s. We do have strap boxes of 2024s if you're interested in those, but I'm literally thousands upon thousands of ounces of Silver Eagles behind processing before we even think about getting to those 2024s. So we'll see. And if I got another 2,500 coming in today, it's just they're just going to get further pushed back. So that is that's the bottleneck, if you will, in this business, is the processing of material. So it comes in so fast, and we can buy it real quick, obviously, spot check it, but we got to thoroughly process it before we can sell it, and that takes time. That can take a lot of time. This summer we've been having, even Tim's jumped in on processing. I'm constantly processing, but a lot of my time gets put towards buying and selling. And we got another full-time employee that's all she does, and we got another one that's going to be starting this week part-time, and she's going to be just processing. So, and we still won't catch up. So I've been sitting on the same Silver Eagles and generic rounds that haven't moved in for weeks. So we're just trying to keep up and get out what we can that satisfies demand at this point. Foreign silver, we're buying solid date Blast White material at spot minus $1 per ounce, and we're selling at spot plus $1 per ounce. This is what I have in the way of foreign silver. Tubes of, we got a tube of Philharmonics, a tube of Armenian, I think they're drachmas, a tube of Britannias, a tube of Maple Leafs. These are all nice white material. These guys are tubes of 20. These guys are tubes of 25. Just keep that in mind. All right. All quality Silver Eagles. We are now buying them at the spot price of silver, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $1.50 per ounce. So they went down pretty noticeably. What are you getting with off-quality Silver Eagles? You're getting milky material. You're getting colorized, scratched, overly toned, scruffy material, pocket pieces, that type of stuff. Material that I would consider not retail friendly. And that is probably the biggest bottleneck, is going through and pulling out all the off-quality material going through when we're separating and processing. Off-quality foreign silver, we got it. We buy it at spot minus $1 per ounce, and we are selling it at spot. What you see in that bucket there is what I have. So no extras, that is it. I am actually completely caught up on processing the foreign silver that has come in, but everything else isn't caught up. So the gold's caught up. We'll always stay on top of the gold and the platinum, of course, and then I got the foreign silver done. So that is that. And then last but not least, coal peace dollars. We're selling at $24 a piece. Coal Morgans, we're selling at $25 a piece. Cold, what does coal mean? Coal means polished, cleaned, scratched, rim dings, could be colorized. Anything that puts it out of its normal, original, circulated condition. So sometimes they're pretty ugly, really worn, well circulated. Other times they just got condition issues, such as being cleaned or polished or heavily scratched. Rim dings too, lots of rim dings. All right, guys, so today is July 15th, 2024. We've talked about this in the past. We hold the right, we reserve the right to change these premiums on the fly, and I expect that to happen several or multiple times this week. So don't be shocked if you call in or come in and the premiums are different than what you've seen in the last video. As premiums change, We will try to update you as much as we can with the videos, but at the same time, we do 100% hold the right to change premiums as the market changes. Premiums can be as volatile as the price of the precious metals themselves. Also, if you're unsure about how to calculate the fractional precious metal content, or the value of fractional precious metal, or the times face value of junk 90, check out that video Tim has pinned to the top of this channel and also embedded in the description of this video. So anything you want to add to that, Tim?
It's a helpful video.
It's a helpful video. And the reality is, if you guys and gals are buying and selling fractional precious metals, whether it be junk 90 or gold coins, you need to know how to do that. You shouldn't be relying on other people for that. It's your money. You definitely want to be good stewards of your money. We do accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, and personal checks up to $5,000. Please note that we do hold the checks for 2 weeks before we ship out the material. And then, of course, we are now accepting gold scrap jewelry as form of payment. We can either cash you out categorically, or give you, or we can trade it for bullion products of your choice, whatever you prefer that we have in stock. And I think that pretty much covers it. It's going to be a volatile week, maybe not so much with prices, but with premiums is kind of my thought. And we'll see just how slow the money train moves. That's the big concern right now in the industry. Anything you want to add to that, Tim?
Buy, people, buy.
Yeah, you got to buy. Transactions are definitely of the utmost importance right now. So transactions. Tim's got 4 or 5 in the barrel that he's going to work on after this video, and hopefully we can put another 40 or 50 in the barrel for him to keep going.
60.
Yeah, so definitely we need those transactions, folks. You guys have a great day. We do appreciate all the business that you guys and gals have been throwing our way. This Saturday sales have been great. It's just what's amazing is, we're selling literally thousands of ounces on Saturdays, which is great, but we're buying more than we're selling still. So that's hilarious. The delta is still in the negative, which is funny. So it is what it is. We'll keep rolling. We're not undercapitalized, so don't worry about that. We're moving as fast as we can. And anything that you guys send in to us, I put it at the top of the list priority-wise to get done. So we try to get those packages turned around within 24 business hours. And so keep sending them, keep sending the money, and we'll keep getting your stuff out. We appreciate it, folks. Anything we can do for you, please reach out to the shop and let us know, and we'll go from there. Hey, you guys have a great day. Thank you.